was a 2005.
And she opened up a charity, and her
red
charity,
and black,
she was a
modded out
stripper during college,
4,000
and her charity
miles
goes around to strip clubs,
I don't have
giving
any
away little gifts.
I bought my
Everybody
boyfriend
so
a
like
Hayabusa
it's an outreach
in,
for strip
it was
clubs.
Valentine's
So
Day. I bought it for
I
him.
pay this girl,
And then
my
you
driver,
bought him a
because I met her
motorcycle.
at this place, and she was
Yeah.
with this guy named Ali.
And
And
then
that was
he's
another
like-
touch point.
Nobody bought me
Here's
shit.
an Ali,
And then he's
and I
like,
am freaking the second
well,
coming of the
actually,
Prophet
like,
Muhammad.
want this
So
and that,
anybody
this and
freaking
that, so
Ali
he
or
knows all
Saeed
the-
or
because he
anybody
used to
like
race
that
when
or
he was
Muhammad,
younger.
it's like it
So
gets
he
weird.
got, like,
Okay,
Suzuki
so
pipes, like,
and then
double
so
time-
and
like,
she
he
had
amped it up,
the
like-
next
You probably
night, the
can't
night I
even
met
ride
her,
as
the
well
day
as
I
I
met her.
can.
The night
He
before
was
I
a
went to a
racer.
Bon
He was
Jovi
really good.
concert, and she had a Bon
No,
Jovi shirt on
you
it.
know what I mean,
She was
right?
there was like,
Yes, I do. I know,
and I
it's
said,
more
I
like-
want to
Everybody
meet
that
that.
writes this,
And
I
my
know.
driver,
It's more like
and so
that.
and he said you could have a date, and so I
Hey,
paid
isn't it more
$1,000
like
for date.
that?
And so then
What do
she
you mean?
says, I got to
Like
go
a
to
little
work,
sign,
and
like,
she works at
down
Treasures, which is
No.
a strip club. And I said,
talking
okay, I'll
about?
go
What
with
are
you,
you
but I'm,
talking
you know,
about?
I'm not really into
When
strip
you
clubs.
drive by someone and you're happy with them,
And
they're on a
then she
motorcycle,
takes me
you
there.
know.
I didn't
I
see
just
a
do like
stripper
this,
or
but you
anything.
can't do
But
it.
then
I
she
mean, you know, I
takes
just
me and,
wave or-
you know,
I've had guys
drags
come up
me in
and
for
put
a
their arm
private
on me.
match
No,
and makes me have
no,
strawberries in
no,
wine
you have
and
to go,
champagne.
like, you
Which
gotta,
is
like,
okay, but
shut
I
it
didn't want all that
down.
stuff. It's like I was,
I have no.
you know,
Listen, I've been
I
riding
was trying
since
to
I
get
was
married
walk.
to
I don't know
enlightened
what you're
and
talking
shut.
about.
But anyway,
We'll get
but
there.
it wasn't much stuff.
No,
But
you-
anyway, it was.
I
I don't know what happens in those
I've been
normally,
to
but
Oregon,
whatever
Washington.
happens.
I've been to
And
the East
anyway,
Coast for the Memorial.
uh,
I do all these rides.
But then we had
You
got
want-
the
have you
virtual
ever been
marriage
across
and
the US?
everything, and I got her the ring
Yes.
and everything.
It's a
and
worthy
so
ride to do
I
that.
So you know, and then we
I love
broke
Oregon,
up
by the
on
way,
my
and
birthday.
my
I'm not
favorite-
gonna do it on a motorcycle.
And
I'll
then
tell
I
you
saw her
what.
last time in the June or July.
I'm not into the big, like,
But
you
then
know,
again,
hog
dresses-
she
ones.
could have been forced to be
No,
paying
and,
it. That's
you know,
what
the
gets weird
Hayabusa is
because if she
so-
wants, then I
Hayabusa
feel
was
really
just
bad for her.
It's not a. My favorite bike
Even
was
driving
a.
from here to
Although she could have been
I
having
get
a lot
off
of
the
fun
bike,
too,
you kinda
because she'd
stand,
be in the
you know,
behind the
all
scenes
your
and everything,
muscles are, like,
freaking
contracted.
working for her
So-
because I made her the queen of
Favorite
her
bike-
After the
Yeah.
rider, like the
I
driver
think
is like so
really and truly
crazy.
that women who have the profession, they
No, the stress.
They
I mean, I
enjoy
don't
every
know. I mean, I just
My
prefer
favorite
They
car.
do
cruiser is a
enjoy it.
2000.
I drive a
They just-
Suburban,
maybe
Well, okay, so
don't want to settle
Right.
down 100%.
and it's awesome.
Well, but okay,
I
so-
have my space.
Well, that's my-
I've got
no,
my
no, no,
own
that's
road,
not it.
Yeah.
That's
I've
not
got
the
four-wheel
profession.
You can't live
drive.
off
Oh,
a
I
bike.
Okay, that's one reality.
Everything.
Yeah.
That's the
it
pretty
is
woman
Perfect, right?
999, but
Yeah.
it's your pretty woman.
That's
Okay,
true.
it's your
That's
power
I
pretty
love
woman.
Suburbans and
What if it
Tahoes.
was really
Like,
my
I'm a
pretty
Chevy
woman that
guy,
was
just
cast
so
in
you-
the
I have
part that was
Ford
already a
truck,
virgin?
But I only
Yeah.
Ford trucks. are
And
the
she
only
was a
ones.
virgin at
GMC
19
Yukon
in
XL, and I've
2005.
got, you know, my space, you know.
And as a 90-year-old virgin, she was
love
chosen ahead of time.
I can tow
And
something.
5 years
I
later,
can
as a
ram
virgin, she
something.
had to meet her husband and
Charcoal
play a
gray.
role. And she could only
Mayonnaise.
play a little bit of
Thank
that
God it's
role.
not purple.
And then she had to go away for her husband.
No, I never had
And
to
then,
wash it. you
okay,
know? I mean,
and
it's
then
just-
that would be
you know,
harder
it's
on her
my-
than it was on me, because
We're
I
not
could have
washing
denial,
anything.
but she would have the knowledge
It's,
that she'd go 10 years as a virgin
it
with a
does me
chosen
well, you know?
husband, who she only had this
It
time
does do
of,
you well.
and then she have a future time of, right? I could go with denial, right?
Fuck, isn't
And
it
so
beautiful out
I don't know. I've been
You are
thinking
such a
about that
little
lately.
beautiful.
Because I have to think
I
of
didn't
the two
even notice she was
paradigms.
here.
When I think of the paradigm of her, I think
I
about.
told you she was
but then
gonna be
again,
used to everybody,
I think
and
about
she
that
doesn't even
paradigm
look
of her,
at
and I feel bad about that.
She was asleep. We took a long while.
I mean, but then again,
So no storage tonight,
Yeah.
right?
but then again,
She'll be
yeah,
fine.
I'm thinking, if we get to the next level, if we had 30 years of
There's a place on the other
nah,
side of the.
but
Hey, you guys
like,
want to
I've
go for a
imagined
walk
just
on the
give me
beach?
10,
I have
like
four
it'd
cats,
make
2
up for
dogs.
like an infinite
Hey,
amount
go on a
of
second.
things,
Hey.
right?
Mania
And if
Day.
we're playing it for
Dog
the
is the other
world, we
pit
can
bull that I
afford
don't
to.
like.
If
You
people
guys
are
wanna
willing
go
to
out to the
trash the
breakwater
reputations
and
of the
be on a
world
private
or
beach?
die for the world,
Private beach on
The
the
fur cats, they sleep
You
with
can get
me
some
every
good
day.
shots.
Have you ever seen?
Because see,
two
in this
dogs
movie,
and
a lot of you guys have
I
to
want
make
you to come back and
sacrifices.
visit.
That's why we
No.
have to
Yeah.
make up shit on a way.
Have a dinner with me
Like
because,
guys
you know,
like
I
they
wanna-
didn't do it.
Birds, it's cool.
I gotta learn
acted
how to
like
make
they
this
did.
thing quick, and you know
Yeah.
what I mean, right?
No, my
Second
parent, you know, I
puppies.
answer
I
the
think we
phone
might have
rings.
plans tomorrow.
Deling, deling. She's like, hello? Because
No, not
she's listening.
tomorrow,
She
tonight.
knows I'm going to say hello.
Oh,
It's right.
She
It's
says
50
it's
yards
like me,
away.
it's crazy.
that's fine. That's cool.
That's all.
That's
No,
the thing
no,
is
I
like
mean-
the
You live
beach.
50 50 yards away? Oh.
No,
Okay,
what I'm
honey.
saying
No,
is
the
though
beach is.
the breakwater beach is 50 yards, man. It's 2 minutes. Like you know,
it's-
I joke with on.
any-
Yeah.
Not unless you have a dinghy.
Yeah.
You don't have one.
Not
No,
yet.
Boy, check the boats out for you.
because they're
We will go.
closed.
We
I
can go
checked
look
boats
at
out,
dinghies.
42-foot boats
I'm
up
gonna
on the
maneuver
right
down
over here.
that
Just
way.
two
Sure.
quick ones.
have a swig of wine, and then I'm going
74,000.
to probably have to say that we gotta get going somewhere, right?
We haven't eaten very
Oh.
much today.
Unless you guys want to come
so
with us, if you want to
No, we're.
take
I
off.
say
you
time
can come
out.
with us, but we
Yeah.
have. I think we have to kind of maneuver out
Yeah.
at some point.
But tomorrow, do you still
Yeah.
want to do
Do you
dinner?
guys do? Do you guys?
What's
Yeah,
tomorrow?
no, let's
do I
do
have
it.
time tomorrow?
Oh, you don't have
No,
time
I don't.
tomorrow.
Wait, I need to get you guys.
I don't have time.
Oh, you want my card or?
I need to scale
Well,
back
yeah,
my
let's do that.
activities.
Nice and sleepy.
Oh, you have that iPod. Do they still sell these?
That's just a remote
That's a
control.
remote control.
Oh, that's freaking
You don't
Apple TV, right?
He has one.
We let her
I had
run
one
when
of
there's
those
nobody
old
around.
I just lost one of my
Doesn't work when it's
last two
plugged in.
nanos. I lost. Actually, I lost both of them, but I think one of them is recoverable.
But I haven't tried it
Put
yet.
it in a
I have a pink one.
Oh, but my nano had all certain sounds. It was like my automatic nano. It was like I could pick a generation of sounds over 10 years because they were loaded into a nano.
That's what Nelson has too. He has different iPods with different things.
Yeah, 3 different iPods that are active right now.
Well, they're all soundtracks.
Take the music
So imagine this.
and move on.
That's why I was
You know what?
asking him. I was
I'm
telling
gonna
him
do like this.
I want his like YouTube. I only got YouTube because they gave it free to me from Apple. But in my language,
Yes, I'm a
every
traveler.
time
Learn the
you
term.
say you,
I'm a
I
traveler.
say you too.
And,
And so
bring it
I
back
freaking
to
put you
however
two
I
in my
take it.
language, and I also put him in my story because he was in your story. Remember when the CNN guys were
Who are you
yelling at
talking
you
to,
two for
buddy?
going to the live
I've
Save the
seen a
World
lot of rugs
concert
out here,
for
okay?
spending all that fuel for their freaking jets.
Okay.
And I was
You know
saying
what
to
I mean.
myself, what
We
the
started
fuck,
off with
over?
tasting
What is
scotch,
their
which I
time
said I
worth?
hate.
By the
Why
way,
aren't these
she's
people
like, oh, wait.
understanding
I
how
was
to
so
capitalize
nice
on the
to you.
time
Takes
value
Gentleman
of
Jack, and
people?
I'm like, Gentleman
And
Jack is
so
here, and
they
single
were
malts are here.
bullshit,
I'm just
right?
Scotch.
It's
It's just something
that's
I
the
don't
whole thing of your
love.
news. They're rebuking
Listen,
people from the both
I
I
sides
don't
of the
get
middle, and
this
they're both
unless
wrong.
Listen, I was born drinking scotch.
I was
What?
trying to be
I gave her
really
the thing.
I was trying to be really cool.
I'm deaf in my left
I
ear.
know,
What do you
but
want?
you're
Fuck off.
screaming. You don't tell me to fuck off.
I'm
Yeah,
screaming.
everybody's
I'm not
nice.
screaming.
I had a fun time today. Thanks.
But anyway, so the soundtrack is
One of my
there's so
third
much new
careers was,
music. And I don't want to I'm
yeah,
not
the
gonna
body
like
was more
abandon
like
my old music,
hard
but he
to
gave me a
learn.
whole bunch of new music like you
You know,
two.
like
And now I want a new soundtrack because it's like a new stage. And like there's people like I'm saying, like I sent a message to a lady today says follow my music. I said I will and I see you in person. And we meet each other, right?
Can I get you guys
It's like,
anything
in
before
my
we go on
movie,
our
I don't want
journey?
to pay
I'll journey with a
like
beer.
in the future.
Take a
if
couple
I
of
see
those,
somebody in person,
Davidoffs
that's the
with
thing.
you.
Oh, okay.
Their
Because I need
stars
to
now
finish these and
1,000
open them.
times
No,
a
what we
thousand.
should do is
I
we
should
should
have,
Or at least
I should have smoked them
and
quicker.
it's like, and
But
if I
a
can
couple
take a
with
U2
You want
and
anything
make
else?
a
We
U2
want.
1,000 times brighter,
Beer?
well, he's automatically
You know
worth
what I
more.
mean?
And then what does he
I
do
don't
with
really do it
that?
for business.
See, I made him all
Yeah.
billionaires.
Yeah.
He was already on his way. I made him a billionaire and more, and then
I
said,
just
now
work
you
for
can't
friends and
keep more than a
family.
billion until everybody on
For
earth is a
now, it's
billionaire.
like,
Then we can start
I
making
work on these
trillionaires.
guys with my
Okay,
parents, my
but then once
dad,
you're a
and my
billionaire,
boyfriend.
here's the thing is,
So-
once you're a billionaire, what happens when you're a billionaire? And guess what? All your housing is paid for, the best castles on
Damn
the
it,
planet,
we
free
all-
ticket to ride anyway. All your boats, all your cars, all your trains, planes, automobiles, everything you might imagine. In fact, you're just an actor now in our show. You're a performer, an actor of your act and your work, and you also make your money. But the enterprise, whatever you want, you can create your thing. You buy your own items and like, but you know you're buying them for the key. But you know you can like buy them, and you take your extra real billions, and you like buy the old crap we had because it's all obsolete technology that we put in the museum. It's like I went in my mind and obsolete everything you had and make. Oh, the funny money game is, do you know how much your bills are worth when I cancel them off the earth? Or just take your dollars, bills, and stuff.
No.
How much are they worth? The currencies, the U.S. dollar currencies.
Nothing.
Which one's worth more? By the way, it's not nothing because they're heirlooms. They're priceless heirlooms. I put them on art. We put them as paintings with bills and guns chopped in half on the walls. Because I canceled Guns of the Year. And so, and we disabled them all. And so, think about this. The bills. Okay, what happens with the bills? Which are worth more? The hundreds, the 50s, the 20s, the
Don't
5s, the
forget
20s,
this.
the 2s, the
It might
1s?
need to be charged though. Don't
Okay.
forget this, but it needs charged though.
It's okay. So which one? We're certainly not the ones, there's lots of ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the hundreds? Most people say the hundreds. I want the hundreds, but freaking drug dealers use the hundreds. There's hundreds all over the place, right? Hundreds are hiding all over the place. They have to have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hundreds. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. There's hundreds and hundreds. So it's like there's 20s everywhere. There's 20s and 5s and 10s, you know. And so the thing is, I'll grant you a grant. But better than that, I'll grant you a 2. Because if you buy the 2s, and I did, I monopolized all the 2s in the planet. Because I was playing 40 moves in advance. And I said, listen, I'll buy all the tours, because guess what? That's legal. You can't buy all the silver and earth, but you